Right then, let's talk about fighter jets. These aren't your average holiday planes for a trip to Spain. Oh no, these are the absolute pinnacle of speed, power, and clever clogs technology, designed to rule the skies. Think of them as the Formula One cars of aviation, but with missiles. In one corner, we have the dashing, sophisticated, and very expensive French contender, the Dassault Rafale. And in the other corner, we have the lean, keen, and budget-conscious challenger, the JF-17 Thunder, a joint project between Pakistan and China. These two machines represent completely different ways of thinking about air power. The big question is, which one is better? It's a proper David versus Goliath story. The Rafale is what you get when a country with a long history of making brilliant, beautiful things decides to build the ultimate flying weapon and hang the expense. It's packed with every bit of tech you can imagine. The JF-17, on the other hand, is the smart, affordable choice. It's designed to give a nation serious fighting capability without needing to sell the family silver to afford it. They are both incredibly fast and deadly, but they go about their business in very different ways. This isn't just a friendly chat down the pub either. These jets are flown by rival air forces, namely India with the Rafale and Pakistan with the JF-17. They have stared each other down across the border and have even met during large-scale military exercises like the Victory Spear 2025 event in Saudi Arabia, where JF-17s trained alongside Rafales. So this comparison isn't just theory. It has real-world importance. It's a clash of engineering philosophies, military strategies, and national pride, all wrapped up in sleek gray metal that can fly faster than the speed of sound. So buckle up. We're going to pop the bonnet on both of these incredible flying machines. We'll look at their engines, their gadgets, the bangs and booms they carry, and what they're like in a proper scrap. Is the expensive French masterpiece really worth all that cash? Or can the clever, cost-effective challenger pull off a surprise knockout? It's a showdown between two of the most talked about fighters in the world today, and the results might just surprise you. Let's get on with it. Let's start with the JF-17 Thunder. This jet is a proper international effort built by the Pakistan Aeronautical Complex and China's Chengdu Aircraft Corporation. Think of it as the people's fighter. It was designed to be a capable, modern, and most importantly, affordable replacement for older jets. Pakistan is the main user, with a fleet of over 120, but other countries like Nigeria and Myanmar have also bought them. It's the smart choice for air forces that want a lot of bang for their buck. And who can blame them? Not everyone has a bottomless wallet for defense. Under the skin, the JF-17 is a single-engine fighter, powered by a Russian RD-93. This gives it a top speed of around Mach 1.6, which is more than fast enough to get the job done. The latest version, the Block 3, is where things get really interesting. It's been kitted out with some seriously modern gear. The big upgrade is its AESA radar, which is a very clever piece of kit that helps the pilot see enemy planes from further away without being easily spotted themselves. It's a massive step up and brings the Thunder right into the modern age of air combat. Now for the weapons. What's the point of a fighter jet if it can't carry a punch? The JF-17 can be armed with a whole host of missiles and bombs. For taking on other jets, it can carry long-range missiles like the Chinese PL-15, which has a reach of over 145 kilometers. It can also carry shorter-range missiles for dogfights and a variety of bombs for hitting targets on the ground. It's a versatile machine, a real jack-of-all-trades that can handle different missions without fuss. So the JF-17 is a bit of a giant killer. On paper, it might not look as spectacular as some of its pricier rivals, but it's a brilliant example of smart design. Pakistan has proven it's not just about the plane, but how you use it. By linking their JF-17s with airborne warning planes, or AWACS, they create a network that makes the whole force much deadlier. This tactic was seen as a key factor in a recent clash where a JF-17 or its Chinese cousin, the J-10C, managed to shoot down a top-tier Indian Rafale. That proved the Thunder is a serious threat that cannot be underestimated. Alright, now for the main event, the Dassault Rafale. If the JF-17 is a hot hatchback, the Rafale is a Bugatti. It's French, it's beautiful, it's incredibly advanced, and it costs a fortune. Built by Dassault Aviation, this is what they call an omni-role fighter, which is a fancy way of saying it can do absolutely everything and do it brilliantly. It's used by the French Air Force and Navy and has been a big export success, with countries like India, Egypt, Qatar, and Greece all queuing up to buy one. It's the jet you buy when you want the best and you're willing to pay for it. The Rafale has not one, but two Snecma M88 engines. Having two engines is great for reliability and gives it immense power, pushing it to a top speed of around Mach 1.8. But the Rafale's real party trick isn't just its speed, it's the brain power. The jet has something called sensor fusion. It takes information from its powerful ESA radar, its cameras, and its amazing electronic warfare system, and puts it all together on one simple display for the pilot. This means the pilot knows everything that's going on around them, making them the most informed person in the sky. Let's talk about that electronic warfare system called Spectra. It's like having a guardian angel made of computers. It can detect enemy radar and missiles, jam them so they can't get a lock, and even fire flares to throw heat-seeking missiles off course. It's one of the best systems in the world and gives the Rafale incredible protection. On top of that, it carries the Meteor missile, which many experts say is the best long-range air-to-air missile out there. It has a massive range and can chase down even the most agile targets, making the Rafale an incredibly deadly opponent in a long-distance fight. So the Rafale is a technological masterpiece. It's faster, has two engines for better safety, and boasts some of the most advanced electronics ever put in a fighter jet. It's designed to win a fight before the enemy even knows it's there. However, all this amazing tech comes at a staggering price, which is its biggest drawback. And despite its on-paper superiority, the recent combat loss of an Indian Rafale in late 2023 showed that even the most advanced jet is not invincible. It proved that a clever opponent with a good plan can still find a way to challenge the king. So, after all that, which one wins? The JF-17 Thunder or the Dassault Rafale? Well, it's complicated. If you put one of each in a ring for a straight one-on-one fight, the Rafale should win 9 times out of 10. It's more powerful, has better sensors, a superior electronic warfare suite, and carries the world-beating Meteor missile. The twin-engine design also gives it an edge in survivability and performance. On paper, and in terms of pure technology, the French jet is undeniably the more capable machine. It is, quite simply, in a different league. However, air combat isn't a simple boxing match. It's more like a team sport, a complex game of chess, played at twice the speed of sound. This is where the JF-17 Thunder really shines. It was never meant to be the best fighter jet in the world. Full stop. It was designed to be the best jet for a country like Pakistan. It's affordable, which means you can buy more of them. Having a large fleet of capable modern jets can be more valuable than having a handful of super expensive ones. It's a classic case of quantity having a quality all its own. The recent combat incidents between India and Pakistan have shown this perfectly. Pakistan didn't just send a lone JF-17 against a lone Rafale, they used their entire system. They used their AWACS planes to guide the JF-17's long-range PL-15 missiles, allowing the fighter to fire without giving its position away. This clever tactic, called cooperative engagement, levels the playing field. It proved that a well-integrated force with a smart strategy can successfully challenge a technologically superior foe. The JF-17 isn't just a plane, it's a key part of a much larger and very effective defensive network. In the end, the better jet depends entirely on what you need. If you are a nation with a large budget and global ambitions, and you want the absolute best tool for air dominance, the Rafale is the clear choice. It's a masterpiece of engineering. But if you are a nation that needs a strong, credible air force on a tighter budget, the JF-17 Thunder is a brilliant solution. It provides a massive leap in capability, and when used cleverly, has proven it can hold its own against the very best. It's not always the car that wins the race, but the driver and the team behind them.